Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right. So let's see if I can get everything looking all right. There we go. There's a picture. Good. So, let's continue this. And also, just adjust the volume here. It's a bit loud. Alright. So I have 2 more dungeons to go. Not wrong. Yeah, 2 more dungeons, then the final dungeon, and like the final boss. So we're getting close to the end. Don't think I'll be finishing tonight. I'm only planning on doing a short stream. Still recovering from one hell of a headache. So we're just gonna do this short and simple. Okay. Let's go somewhere. Oh, right. Restock on these. And let's go to the past. So I'm gonna talk to this guy, I believe. Yeah, now he has 2 dumbbells. Till I get all the girls. Cheesy mustache. It's weird. Get the girls, get the girls. Right, here you go, sir. Right, so now I know who to talk to. Probably the comedian. Sounds like someone who would want a mustache. What a hilarious mustache. I learned a funny joke. I assume it's a kid in the house that wants to have that. Do I have any rings on me, by the way? Nope. Right, there's a teleporter thing at Impa's house. Use this one. That kid lives in this house, I think. Darkness, my troubles. I'm so depressed. I want to laugh until I forget everything. Then I'll be happy. Tell him the funny joke. Yes. Fuck. I guess that's one way to tell a joke. That's so funny. I forgot to laugh. See if I can be as depressed as I want to be. You can take any book you want. What? A touching book. It's a sad story. Alright, Mr. Edgar Allan Poe there. Right. Find everyone's stats. So, not to spend too much long on this, I'm just gonna Google it, so let's see who's... I mean, I do have a list here, so let's see who wants the... sad book. Need to run into Maple, it seems. Well, I guess I'll just walk around until I find her then. I also need to find a good spot to plant my seeds, so I can actually get the heart piece. Oh, here she comes. Nice. Hey, that book. That's a touching book I need to take to Syrup. Why do you have it? Let me read it. Oh my. Magic ore. It's a mean wake. Okay. So yeah, I think I'll reload. Without double checking the guide, I think I know if we must want to have an ore. There's only like one water person in this entire area. If I have this down here. Sequel. Okay, I have no idea who wants that though. Hey Glenn, what's up? I'm speaking because no one else is. That's fine. Appreciate that. Where the fuck is this guy? Ah, right on. You know what that is? That's right around. Blurry. Ah, appreciate that, Glenn. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah. Should I just take the raft? Wait, can I swim? Oh wait, I can swim in deep waters. Nice. I'm a mermaid now, of course. Oh. This is different. How can I reach those areas? Right, so clearly the easiest thing to do is just to fly. Yes. Oh well, this is actually not that much closer, but a little bit. Oops. Not the right spot. Here we go. Wait. There we go. Oh, that makes it smell and sound the sea. Really just by the sea, but okay. Video game ancestors. Right, I know where to go to get it fixed. Let's take a look on the ground here. I'm curious. So now we're on this side of the ocean. Okay, it's not really anything there either. Now I gotta go to Gorn Mountain. No, not Gorn Mountain. To the restorations area. Okay. This is where I ended up. Interesting. Try and get to that area now. Yes. How did I get there the first time? Wasn't it? I had to walk around the mountain pass, I believe. Honestly, don't remember. Oh well. Maybe I had to go... Oh, I had to like travel back and forth between the past and the present. Right. Let's do that. Ooh. Maybe I'm mistaken. We'll see. Okay. No ways to go. Damn, I thought it would be an easier way to get there though. Like, didn't I make a path or something? Yeah, like this. Or is this the wrong way? No, this could be the right way. Yeah, this is the right way. Do this again. Shit. Alright, that failed. Nope. Shit. It's a bit more intense this time around. Wait a second. Oh no, of course that won't work. Okay, there we go. Alright. Got the sword upgraded. That's good. Now we can go and get the rest of the dungeons. Birds a sandwich. Hey Leisure, what's up? How much? Yeah. Yeah, same here. I'm recovering after a almost a 2-day migraine. Oh yeah, that was a whole ordeal at Ambi's Palace. Wait, that was in past, wasn't it? Yeah, just a little bit exhausted, which is why I just decided to do a little short stream tonight. So I'm probably not gonna be on for too long. Just didn't want to break habit, so, you know, trying to keep my schedule as best as possible. I'm just playing black and white. Oh, the Peter Molyneux game. Alright, so I gotta sneak in. Oh, I was supposed to go here. Nice. So a little bit of an create enough time to throw back, sneak around the guards. Just too ambitious for its time. I honestly don't remember that game that much. I know I played it, and you could be like these giant ass guardian animals. So that's about the extent of it. You had to keep these villagers, people alive. Hey, Erigot! How you doing? Just got home? Ah, was it a long day at work? I haven't been to work or anything, but god, do I feel exhausted. That migraine took the best of me all Sunday and all like today's morning, and around noon it finally got better. Not a bad day? Well, that's good. Yeah, just a little bit exhausted, which is why I'm just gonna do a short stream today, I believe. Nothing too intense. Wait. How did they see me? Oh, I can beat them up though, so that's something. well, so I got the weekend off. Usually, you know, this was supposed to be like my regular weekend off, but I actually wanted to stream during it. But I was like, oh, okay. Migraine said nah.
Thoan, I'm amazed you have come so far. Wait. Do you mean to turn your sword on me? You want to hurt Nehru? Then go right ahead.
Nope, can't hit her. Doesn't do anything. Boomerang. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything either.
God, we cannot come in, which means I'm invincible.
She's come close because I... Oh shit, that was not good. Okay, there's a...
Ugh, not bad at all. Just wait until next time. What is this commotion? Thoan, where are we? Are you truly Nehru? You seem different. You seem nice.
There we go again.
The body of a queen suits me just fine. Do you know what I'm going to do now? Let me tell you. Meet the petrified ones. I shall catch them all. Nehru. Right, I'm fine now. Let's return to our own age. What are you doing? Catch him now.
Back to the tree waifu.
Thank you, Thoan. You safely fried me from Meryl's whip. Now all the strange things that happened in the land should return to normal.
Nice. The monkeys are back.
Baron's still in the past, right? If she is, then can't she still create an age of darkness that will continue to present?
Running around while you did the saving. But know this, I'll be the one to stop Baron. I won't leave the people of the past to her evil deeds. Forgetting about Baron now would be foolish. If we do, she'll just come for Nero again.
Ralph, just like you said, I'll help in what little way I can. Go on, you have the Harp of Ages. I want you to keep it for now. I'm sure it will continue to aid you. Now let me teach you the last tune which will unlock the true power of the Harp of Ages.
Nice. Everyone's jamming now.
You learn the Tune of Time. Play it to move back and forth between past and present. Choose it when you use the harp.
There we go, the ultimate song.
Ooh hoo hoo, don't forget us. Nice to see you after so long. Though we are Twin Rova, Gerudo witches. You were quite busy back in Hollow Room. Hee hee hee. You seem pleased to have rescued Nate, but Umbi's age is already filled with cries of sorrow. By extending the reach of their dark realm, Baron has spread sorrow across the land. Soon the flame of sorrow will ignite. Oh ho ho ho! Now only one flame remains. When the 3 flames burn in the darkness, the evil king shall return. Ho 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 ho! What's that? Those hags. What are they trying to do? I can't take this, Dawn. I'm going back to Ambi's age first. May fate bring us back together. Bye.
And off he runs. Hey, hey, it's Handmuff. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Was one hell of a migraine. It basically forced me to sleep through the entire Sunday from like 10 AM in the morning until 10 AM today, and then it continued a little bit throughout noon, and by afternoon I was feeling better today. But I feel so drained of energy, so yeah. Which is why I'm sitting here kind of half dead, but I'm feeling fine. That happens to me sometimes, man, that shit's rough, yeah. And I have medication for migraine, but the medication didn't really help. So I took like twice, or the double dosage, and everything. And even some regular painkillers combined with that, just to like keep the edge off. But I had no other choice but like sleep it out. Ooh, it wasn't fun. Oh, he's gonna walk on home.
Twin Rova is behind Baron. What did you mean by evil king? What's going on? Dawn, this gives me a very bad feeling. You must stop it. Dawn, the next essence. I swear, an essence is echoing from inside a fish.
Ah, great, inside the fish. Well, first of all, I want to heal up. Where's the nearest healing place? I saw a Ghost of Tsushima last night. Oh, yeah! I've been meaning to... I think I want to try and play that game at some point. But I'm having a little bit of open world fatigue, so it's like, yeah, I don't really feel like playing another open world game. At least not at the moment. Okay. Is there like a great ferry somewhere close by? Ghost of Sushi is pretty good. Yeah. I didn't finish it, but I enjoyed it. Oh, alright, so you played it. Nice. So everyone's chilling here now. Impa, Nehru, Zelda.
I'm fine. Been stuck there, but surely Ralph will help you.
I got it on PS4. Nice. Yeah, isn't the game only out on PS4 for now? I mean, I think they're planning on releasing it on PC at some point. Oh, maybe she got some healing items for me. Some. Ah, one extra heart. Still beeping. Here, right, so the next essence is inside a fish. That means I have to go down to the water. Alright. Yeah, it was released last year. A friend of mine has it, so I was considering just borrowing it off him one day. But it has so many PS4 games I haven't played yet, like God of War, Kingdom Hearts 3, Spider-Man even. So many games. I need to find some fish. Same as last. Yeah, my backlog just gets bigger and bigger. Because it's like a combination of like new games that I haven't played and also old games that I want to replay. So it's like too many games. Not enough time. And I kind of want to stream them all, so you know, gotta try and keep a fit schedule. I really enjoy Alundra. Yeah, see, that's a game I want to play on stream, but I kind of want to play because there's a game on the Sega Genesis Mega Drive that's called Landstalker. That's made by the same. Not the same developers, but the same people working for that developer. And it's called Landstalker. The gameplay is very similar to Alundra, but it's a 16-bit game, so you know it's kind of like with the Mega Drive graphics. And the teams that made that game eventually made Alundra as well. Yeah, Landstalker, yeah. So in a way, Alundra is kind of like a sequel to that game. At least gameplay-wise. So that's an interesting title, and the thing is, I don't really remember if because I was quite young when I played those games for the first time, Alundra and Landstalker. So my memory about those games are kind of blurred together, so I can't really like differentiate inside my head which game is which, or what I remember from which game. So Landstalker is a game I kind of want to play on stream. And then Alundra. Instead of fish. Okay, let me see. What was the last item I got? I have no idea. How am I supposed to get inside a fish? I assume it's something down here, but wait a minute, if I go from south of that island down there. But yeah, so the game I have on my list right now that I want to start streaming, they're all retro games. That's Landstalker, Sparkster, Rocket Knight Adventure 2, Ape Escape on the PS1. Oh, pirate ship. Oh, interesting. And which other one? There was one more game. My mind is drawing a blank right now. Wait. Okay, I'm not getting there from this side either. Okay, this is rather confusing. At least those 3 games are on the list. And eventually Adrundra and Ledger of Mana. I want to get back to a... Ooh, there's a Sora. Wait, oh, here we go. Seas down here, swallow up all who venture into them. Sea of storms, I can't allow a child like you to pass. Okay, that's not helping. I believe that's where I need to go. Oh, here we go.
I've had been fishing this island since Grandpa's day. Had it drifting to the west. So long ago it was further east.
Oh, I see. It would have been so awesome if this song sounded like Song of Time. Oh. I could just stand right here. I'm gonna play Grandia next. Ah, nice, I'm up. Yeah, I just finished Grandia like not too long ago. Yeah, I played Grandia too. That is a great game. Though I think if you're gonna play that now, if you're going to buy like one of the older releases of the game, you should definitely get the Dreamcast version, because the PS2 version of Grandia 2 suffers from a lot of lag. So when I play it on stream, eventually I'll be playing the Dreamcast version. There's a PC and Switch release, like an anniversary edition that came out not too long ago. And you know, that's a great game. It has a much darker story compared to Grandia 1, but it's a good game regardless. In fact, I had my copy of Grandia 2 on the PS2, and you know, it's a fun game, but a good game, but unfortunately the PlayStation version is kind of laggy. tricky. Can I use... Let's take a look again. Where will this bring me? So the Grandias I haven't played is Grandia Extreme and Grandia 3. Now Grandia 3 and Extreme were both released on the PS2, so they're like the original. They're pretty good as far as I've heard good things about number 3. Grandia Extreme is kind of like a mixed bag. I'm definitely gonna give it a shot. Now we got the other side. Extreme is expensive right now online. Yeah, I think Extreme is kinda rare, but I'm not completely certain about that. But yeah, I think that's the more expensive one. Do you have a Dreamcast? Oh, here we go. Okay, that didn't really help. Is something underwater then? Ah, yes, of course. Ah, yeah, of course. What? Why can't we use this all of a sudden? Oh right, it's on the wrong button, is that it? There we go. Welcome to Sora Village. Welcome, young mermaid. Mermaid, this is Sora Village. So what's on top of here? It would be nice if it was like a teleportation tree or something, so I could like teleport. Ah, yes, there is. Thank God. Okay, that's gonna make things a lot easier in the future. Oh. Just get my iPad. Just gonna look up where the good soil spots are. Grass to plant. Been watching speedruns lately and find it fascinating. Nice! Which game have you been watching? I actually speedran Super Mario Odyssey and Link's Awakening remake on Switch for a little while. That was fun. There's a large library east of King Sora's palace. Interesting. Yeah, I've been watching like Super Mario 64 speedruns and Ocarina of Time speedruns for a bit here and there. I find them to be quite fascinating. Especially SM64 because it's so well optimized now. I guess I gotta talk to the Sora King. What's this? Eyeglass binary. Zelda Link to the Past and Breath of Fire 3. There's no way I'll be able to press buttons that fast. Oh yeah, Link to the Past. That game is also well optimized. Ocarina of Time speedrun, at least any percent, is just so broken now. That's pure bliss. 200 rupees. Nice. I also like the Majora's Mask speedrun. There's some really good speedruns out there. What's that? That's a bloody king. This was the palace of our ruler, King Sora, but long ago the king fell ill. Ever since, we continue on with no king. Now the king after the key to Eyeglass Isle library has been lost. Ah, I gotta go to the past and talk to this King Sora. What awards we get for a world record? Ah, just bragging rights. I mean, sometimes they hold like official competitions, where they have like prize money, like races and stuff. There was one they held recently, which was recently, but like a little while back, where I think there was an SM64 speedrunner named Cheese. He managed to get world record in a race. And the race wasn't even to get world record, it was just like to break a certain time. But he broke the time and got world record, and he got 10,000 US dollars for that. But for the most part, it's just bragging rights. But you know, the ones that the top speedrunners, they have like, you know, they get a lot of viewers on their streams, so, and also sponsors, so I think they earn a fair amount of money. Yeah. So if you get like big in speedrunning, then yeah, there is definitely money to be made. As for just all the big like student careers, I guess. The pain. This is the end for me. To think the prosperous royal family could fade in a generation. Pain. It looks so pain, doesn't it? Even medicine. Yeah, it does. It really does open up a lot of doors for you. So if you're able to grind the skills necessary to become a top speedrunner, then yeah, you can definitely make a living out of it. There's a library. Find some fairy powder. No idea where I'm gonna get that. But yeah, I really enjoyed like speedrunning Super Mario Odyssey and Link's Awakening on the Switch. I didn't become like super skilled, but I was able to like do it for fun. I mean, I could probably grind it a little bit, but it's like, I don't really feel like streaming the same thing over and over again. Is there anything here in the past? Oh, look at that. Okay, so where does that witch live? Syrup. Oh right, that's right, in the graveyard, of course, I forgot about that. Sora, yes, Soras. Things, yeah, you need to have a special kind of dedication in order to play the same game over and over and over and over again. In a speedrunner I used to watch, or still watch sometimes, he played a lot of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and then he played a lot of Super Mario 64. I mean, he's good at it. And he became quite popular, but he has switched over to more variety streaming these days. So now he plays a bunch of strange stuff. I'm going to be a princess. Oh, okay. You don't work, you don't eat. Fair enough. How many dance mini-games has the princess are left? Not. Yes, and thank God for that. If there was another dance mini-game, that would probably cause me another migraine, for sure. Disappoint. Some of us are not disappointed. They didn't leave, I lurk. Oh, I know, and I appreciate it. Yep, it destroyed my body and mind, so to speak. Pain. Yes, let's cure him. This magic potion. It looks very suspect. If I am to die, it can't hurt to drink it. It's awful. Flow through me. The royal line is saved. Who are you? Well, thank you, Joanne. Filthy water that flowed in from the seas lately must have made me ill. I will never forget you. What do you wish for, Joanne? Huh? A big fish? Do you mean Jabu Jabu? The Jabu Jabu is the guardian of the Soros. Calling him a fish is an insult. What's your language? Alright, so now I guess I can go to the presents. And he'll still remember me or something. Let's teleport back. If he still remembers me. Great healer! What do you ask? You wish to enter Jabu Jabu? That sounds kinda wrong, you know. My permission is needed to enter Jabu Jabu. I can't permit just anyone to see our guardian. Anyhow, the filthy seaweed has left Jabu Jabu near death. You say you must find a way to get rid of this filthy seawater and save Jabu Jabu. Will you accept this quest? Well, then take this. It's the key to Eyeglass Isle Library. Nice. And that should be the good landing spot, I believe. I'm on it. Yeah, don't mind me crashing and bumping into everything. Okay, go back to the past. Oh, so seen a strange beast and Isle to the west. Say the beast is always there. Never attacks and just stares. As if asking for help. Some even claim it speaks. It's nonsense. The fairy queen used to live on the island west of here, but she vanished recently. Surely the fairy queen could do something for these seas. Fairy powder is locked away in back, but without another book of seals, no one can reach the powder. By the way, what is fairy powder? Right, these are all the wise old men, I guess. This is the Eyeglass Isle Library. The fairy powder is said to be stored in back, but I'll yet to see it. And it just happens to be an old guy there. So I need to find some old ass book. Huh. Is this library open in the future now or in the present? It is. Oh. This is the Book of Seals. It was once part of a set, but now only this one remains. How they were used is eternal puzzle. You say you can solve the riddle of this book? Oh, this should be interesting. I give you the Book of Seals. Okay, that's very nice of them. Just, give it to a random stranger that comes in and say, yeah, I can use the book. I can only read the fairy queen who keeps the sea clean. It's my favorite story. No, I didn't mean to do that.
There used to be something back for sealing things away, but now there's just one crinkly old book.
I'm studying the cause of the filthy seawater. It seems to have suddenly become polluted hundreds of years ago, but I've learned nothing more. Have you heard of fairy powder? Fairy tales say it turned a cursed queen back to her original shape. See, the fairy powder was kept in back long ago. Oh well, back to the past. Four, two, okay. What? 1 square, 2, 3. Oh. 2, 1, 2. Okay. One, three, 1, 3. Okay. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 1. Oh Jesus, that's too much for my short-term memory. God damn, I'm gonna take a picture of that. No way, Jose. Alright. Jesus. Alright. 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1. What the? Oh, here we go. You've done well to make it so far. I acknowledge your courage and offer you this. Yay! Okay, so we got the fairy powder. Now we can fix up that old fairy. But she was in the past, so gotta go back. Sprinkle the powder on me. There we go.
Thank you, young one. Now I can cleanse the seas of evil.
That's gonna make things so much easier. Stay happy. Everyone saved. So now I can swim around all over the place. Okay, so isn't there something up here in the present, if I recall correctly? Yo, Keanu Reeves might play Craven the Hunter. Craven the Hunter? Who's that? That doesn't ring any bells for me. Thought there would be something here, but maybe I was mistaken. Spider-Man villain, Power Sinister 6. Oh, right. They're still gonna continue the Marvel Universe thingy. Right. Forgot about that. Ah, here's a chest. Nice. Ooh. Ah, yeah, people in Mars are diving. Holodrums, Sunken City. Yeah, a secret. Oh. Yeah. Craven the Hunter. Yeah, I don't recall that name. Ah, I had to wait until I get like the upgraded power bracelet. Sorry, I just need out for a minute. Hey, that's okay, man. That's okay. Oh, the Sora King should be happy. Adopt you, the Sora hero, and permit you to enter Jabu Jabu. You may go see Jabu Jabu. Yeah. I assume that was what you meant. I haven't watched the latest Spider-Man movie, like the one with part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the Far From Home one. I kinda stopped watching after the last Avenger movie. I feel like that was a nice conclusion to 10 years worth of Marvel movies. It's a great story with him as versus Spider-Man called Kraven's Last Hunt. That's pretty wild, it's a classic. I'll make note of that because, well, I don't really watch many Marvel films anymore. I do enjoy reading comics every now and then, so yeah, it'll be fun to check out. Okay, hold on a second there. Just gonna check something real quick here. There we go. Okay, so we actually got into a dungeon tonight. Yeah, I got fatigued after long. Yeah, like holy shit! From Iron Man back all the way back in 2007. That was something. Ignacy, hey, hello! Welcome back! How are you? Appreciate you dropping by. Okay, can I... Yeah, you can't use the sword. I can only use one button. Okay, the compass already, that's good. All good, lying in a comfy bed at 10:40 p.m. Ah, nice, nice. It's 10:40 here as well. So we are in the same time zone, my friend. I'm kinda, like, lazy tonight, or today, because I just recovered from one nasty migraine I've had for the almost 2 days. Like, since Sunday morning until, like, well, not 2 days, but 1.5 days, and it was pretty annoying, so I'm like so drained of energy. But I decided I want to do a little stream anyway. It's so nice to have a break during the pandemic for real. I'm not jumping to see any superhero shit from me. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I feel the need to watch more superhero movies. Well, I might see like some of the sillier ones, like Deadpool, just for laughs, and you know, I want to check out the TV show The Boys, because that's I heard a lot of good things about it. Oh yeah, I figured there's like something to do with the water level in this dungeon. I can like lower and raise it. But for now, just like exploring around, getting the lay of the land. Yeah, I figure it's got something to do with the water level and all that. I remember like the previous dungeon was like prior to this was I had to go back and forth in time. The one after the Gurun Dance Nightmare. Okay, so I'm probably not supposed to be here yet. Let's just look around the other rooms. I need to lower things to push here, I guess. So let's just go upstairs. Did you get an upgrade switch we can get dungeon later? Ah, I see. Yeah, I was wondering when I was gonna get these robot weapons upgraded. And yeah, that makes sense, because I see there are spots I can't reach yet. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that's useful. Now... Oh, this is a very square dungeon. Alright. Cool. Okay, interesting. Maybe not wasn't that. Right. I understand why, but it's kind of annoying I can only use one button down in the water. Okay, there's a chest in this room. Oh, it's that one, okay. Okay, so let's just go this way then. Fair enough. Just looking around the dungeon just to see where to go. These guys. Come on. Alright, no keys yet. I hold the loot, the intro's not here. I don't know. Because I'm just using one button here. Because of the diving. Ah, so now we're on this side, okay. Good to know, good to know. Because Link is a bard. In this game he is. Link the bard. Ah, maybe a D&D character. Okay, so I'm just going in circles. Fair enough. Still got other rooms to go look at, so we'll go backtrack a little bit. It's going to get a little confusing. Yeah. But you know, I'm pretty sure I'll figure it out eventually. Just gonna explore around, see where I can get to, what I can find. Hopefully I'll get somewhere. Aha. Okay, so this looks like I need the enhanced hook shots. Or switch hook. Yep. Can't reach that one. Okie dokie. Yeah, I know I can switch to underwater, but I can't reach with this one, so... That's not it. Okay, so back to the entrance. Going this way. Interesting. Okay. Hey, Halo! Yeah, I'm feeling alright. I'm a little exhausted, but other than that, I'm feeling alright. So I need to probably figure out how to place these. Some pattern here. So, let's see. I assume these statues are going to have one of these in front of them or something like that. Let's try that. Yep, there we go. Today. Luckily, no dancing today. No dancing. I can't reach that. Oh, nope. That's not a reach. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Okay, so not yet. For this room. Okay, so go back to that room I was with the key. Where was that? that was probably upstairs somewhere. Ooh. There was this room with a keypad thingy. Yeah, I remember that. That's what I'm trying to remember where it was. I remember that one. I think it was this direction. I'm entirely mistaken. Or was it one? No, there's one more, I think. One up here. Yeah, this room. There we go. There we go. Oh yes, a fairy, just what I needed. Sweet. What's the owl have to say? Nope, that was the wrong seed. Internal flow floods blue and recedes. Ah, this is where I can increase and reduce and lower the water. Right, so red lowers, blue increases. Okay. So now I should have access to more areas downstairs. Don't worry about dehydrating a living creature inside. Yeah. Wait, does it mean I just made Jabba Jabba go for a massive piss? Yeah, time to empty that bladder. Okay, so now I should have access to some place down there. I should drop down. Or something else, if you know what I mean. Oof. Alright. So yeah, I should have access to a couple of areas now. Oh right, this is with the switch hook. Right, I'll drop down from upstairs. It's where the butts exactly if it's a living creature. Fair point! Okay, so for this one I need to upgrade it. I need to get to switch it over here and then use the part to get back. So we can't do anything here at the moment. That's fair enough. And that's just back to the entrance, so nothing really to do there. This. Okay, interesting. Where does this bring me? Okay. Wait, hold on. Chest, the room. Okay, I can't reach that room. Alright. Okay, so let's just keep on looking down here. Wait, have I? No, I haven't been here, so... Ah, I had to go reach that from basement, okay. Okay, so just going in circles here. Fine. Then I guess I'll explore upstairs. Or can I swim around somewhere? No. I see the chest there, so that's something. There's a place here where I can drop down. Wait, can I move these? No, that wouldn't help me at all. Yeah, I realized I can hook there. I just want to look around first to see what else was in the room. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. That ain't too bad. Now where am I? Oh, let's go down for that chest. Ah, this is the... something I can't reach yet. Alright. Oh, they gave the circle like these, Okay, I didn't know you can destroy them. Or a fairy. Ah, yeah, that's just a long one. Now we're bringing the water back up. Interesting. That was also a free fairy. Okay. So, water is back. Yeah, I assume the one of these ones. Yeah, this one I can use a boomerang on. Right. Okay, so if I go down now, this area should be flooded. No? But still just return. Right, because I can go down one more floor. Oh, here we go. Oh, really? So this... Oh, okay, 2D, kill the living fish in a bigger... Yeah, what the fuck? Why is this guy living inside the belly of another fish? There we go. Easy peasy. Just tank and spank. Well, shit. I need another key. Huh. And I assume that item right there is the new switch hook or something. So where could I... Oh, right, now I can swim across here. Guess I'll just get to kill these guys. Come on. Please be a key. There we go. Right, so... That kind of sucks, you know? Hey, Proppy, what's up? Is it a linked game? Yeah, it is. So I'm continuing on from seasons. The red ring? No, I didn't transfer the rings. Because for some reason, on emulator, the code I got at the end of seasons didn't want to work on this one. So I had to like just generate a code, and that did include the rings. Long switch. Yay! Double the distance. Sweet. Alright, that's gonna open up some stuff for me. So... For example, I can now... Probably go and get the chest up there. Hold on. Maybe we had Seasons UK version and Ages... No, that's the weird thing, they should both be US, the international version. So it's like, it's kind of strange, but whatever. Work with the generated code. Okay, so now I can do this one. And this is also a chest, so... Oh no, I need to lower the water first. Of course, can't. Just chilling after cleaning the junk out of the washing room. Yeah, just a washing room. Wait. Where am I now? Right, the room to lower the water again was upstairs, so... It's up this way. Down. No... God. I get lost so quickly. I'll find a room again. There's this area where I could swim up. Oh, where is it now? Why can't I find it? What the? Oh, right. Right here. Christ. Was it around this area? Yeah, it was. So, the end of this hallway here. Hey, Bob! Welcome, welcome, my man. How are you tonight? Hydrate. Oh yeah, should totally do that. Want to drink? Yeah, it is, and I haven't done that the past hour or so. So I'm just gonna go ahead and refill my water bottle because it's not here. That's thank you for that. And obviously, yeah, I see how this puzzle or how this temple works. So yeah, be right back real quick. I'm just gonna get something to drink. Couldn't find my water bottle, so just a glass of water will do. Yeah. I mean, it's just like the. I mean, it already mentioned things that I already like aware of, so it's like it's nothing too bad. Oh yeah, good night, Glenn. See you tomorrow. And thank you for hanging out. Hopefully, I'll. Yeah, I already pressed that. Oh boy, my short-term memory really is bad. If you came from my girlfriend's house, working my setup out, just usual. Ah, nice. Well, I hope you had a lovely evening at your girlfriend's. I wish I could say I had a pleasant Sunday and Monday, but I haven't. Been suffering from migraine, so I'm just feeling completely beat. So tonight's stream is just gonna be a short one. Your first affiliate stream tomorrow? Ah, nice. Yeah, I'm wearing the power ring. I got it pretty early. Oh, well, I see now why. I see why these are here. That's why. Hollow Knight. Yeah, some Hollow Knight would be cool. Where? Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. No. Now I can reach this area. Oh, right. So these enemies. Okay, so maybe not. Oh, there's a boss. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. That's just good to know where he is. Yes. I guess I have to go down one more floor. Yeah, here we go. Now I can do this. Okay, that's the key. And maybe I can do something. Right, because I had to land on that area and then swing across. Just need to figure out where I can fall down. I assume it's in that room. Okay. So in that little like square there's like the four. Yeah, okay, I see. This could be the problem. Oh, I have to reset it. Maybe I should have used rod. Whatever. Okay, so this is where, yeah, this is staircase up. Oh wait, these rooms do not connect. Okay, that's I'll just go back to the start of the dungeon and reorient myself a little bit here. Because now I've done this puzzle. Done this one. Okay, so I'm done with this area pretty much. I just need to see. I just need to find like the right spot to drop down. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I was wondering why when I first beat that mini boss, I was like, "Where's the portal?" Oh, that only opens that one. Okay. That changed a little bit. Okay, but I'm starting to see here, I can't drop down in that room from this area. So I need to raise the water again, and then lower it, and then drop down at the right area upstairs. That seems to be the solution to get that chest, so I need to march on and increase water. Tedious water management? Yeah. That's been like a thing with this the Oracle games, that there's so many mental notes you need to take. Like, you need to be aware, oh yeah, there's that area, does something with that spot. dropping down here would lead me to... No, that wouldn't be right either. Let's do this now, right? Yep. Oh, and this one. No, right. This was the area I couldn't reach. Just playing with the fluids. Yeah. Well, as long as the fluids are not white, I think we're good. Oh, right, I can reach this area. Nice, okay, yeah, this is a new spot. I can get through the locked door up there, okay. Oh. So I'm gonna need to find another key. Yeah, I'm gonna need to find another key. Okay. Okay, at least we get the water back up. Time for someone to make a reshare. Ooh. I think I'm gonna avoid that mod. Not the texture pack I want. Okay, yeah, screw these guys. Oh, it's just this room, right? Okay. Hey, hurry! There we go. Okay, so we got the water back up. I can't drop down here, nope. One thing about one level? Yeah, sure. If I can see, they only raise up one level no matter which switch you hit. Oh, pressing them both will... Yeah, of course, because there are two... Yeah, there are two floors downstairs that aren't... You only raise one at a time, right. I forgot about that. Oh, another fairy, nice. Right, that raised up even further. Okay, okay. Yeah, that... That part seems to have a fairy each time. Aha, yeah, now I see the water. Such a thing. Wait, this room is different now? Huh, okay. Interesting. Oh yeah, now I see it. Yeah, okay, okay, there we go, there we go. Yeah, I probably would have figured it out eventually, but it probably would take some time. Okay, there we go, a key. There we go. Now that'll open up some stuff over here, I guess. I need 2 keys, but I wonder what's in that chest. Is there another key? Is it? No. Okay. Those darn seeds! Oh well, I still need a heart container from a seed, so I'll take it. Huh. Go back down. Wait, has this room changed since the water? No, that's still locked off. Yeah, there's been... This game is all about the nuts. Even the cracked nut you had to fix. Like... Obsession with nuts. Oh, okay. You can't swim over the spikes. Hold on a second. Oh, this is the boss, okay. Well, I know how to get to the boss at least, so, you know, that's good. Legend of Zelda and the Withering Knot. Did she make that a title? Oh, 2 fairies. Damn, poggers. Let's just go back down. So I'm right above the boss now. Okay, so there's still that one area I need to get that chest. Huh. Ugh. I can't hold gas balls much longer. His massive evil balls. There we go. Oh. Balls from the ceiling, lore friendly. Oh, there's a lot of fairies around here. Wait. I still can't reach that area. Come on, hold on. Oh, here we go. But that only works if water is lowered, because that's when that pot... Okay, so this is the room that's inside here. So I need to lower the water level again. Damn! Okay, there's a lot of micromanagement this game. Shit. Because I need that chest that's down there, probably. So I need to lower the water again. Drop down in this room. Okay. Okay, so that's a... And this room is... Yep. Right there. Okay. Clingers, how are they called? Clingers. Where's the room where I can... I need to get back upstairs. That's what I need to do. Oh yeah, those things. Yeah, I hate those. Isn't there a place I can go up? Oh boy. Yeah, I can swim down here. Oh, right, yeah, I think I know now. What have I missed? Not really that much. Me just being lost in this dungeon, trying to navigate. Oh, I'm back to the entrance. Okay. Yeah, that can work. That can work. So what do you get to eat? Anything good? Alright, that doesn't work. Let's have to go all the way around again. I just talked about food. Now you actually make me kinda hungry. Maybe I should go and grab something to eat. That doesn't bring me anywhere. Where does this bring me? I still haven't figured this one out. Let's have a look, see. Yeah, now I can reach that area with the long switch. Oh. Oh, come on, hit them. Sweet. Key, just what I needed. Ah, 2 keys. where we are. I also worked today and was pushing someone in a wheelchair and started humming in the Toma soundtrack to them. What have you done to me? Nice. The only thing that would be more awesome than that would be if they actually recognized the Tamba soundtrack. Okay, so one of these chests is the key to the boss. That one is behind locked doors, so I would guess that one? But then this game could be cruel, and it's not. Let's see if it is. Kind of was a shortcut. No, yeah, this way, this way. Oh no, that was the area. And that's to the boss. I don't need to go there yet. I can't use movement underwater, which makes sense, you know, makes sense. Oh well, this is a lovely scenario. Yeah, that would really help. Okay, so let me just get maybe some fairies? No fairies, okay. But let's see what that chest is. If it is a boss key, I'm just gonna assume that that last chest is either a ring or something. Since I'm not exactly attempting to 100% ring collection, I might just leave it. Oh, a fairy again. All them fairies. Yeah, this is like the boss key. Alright, we can go straight to the boss. I'll just assume that the last chest is just a ring or something. Alright, we are in go mode. Move. Maybe another seed that grows into a nut, who knows? Oh yeah, I mean the possibilities. Oh, come on again, fairy, fairy. Let me touch you. Oh, thank you. Ah, oh, timing. Ah, there we go. Everything's A-okay. Touch the fairy, yes. Hey, Squidward! Of course. Ah, I guess I had to make him touch like the thingy or something. Yep. Come on, just shoot! Fair enough. That was simple enough. Alright. Nice. Ooh. Got the rolling sea. An essence of time. The mystical song of the sea roars into a crashing wave that sweeps heroes out into adventure. Nice. Can dig that.
You're too late, the Black Tower has already reached the heavens. Oh ho ho! Hee hee hee! Your might alone can't stop this. Oh ho ho!
There we go. Evil Dark Tower. Huh. Interesting design.
Ha 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 ha! The Black Tower is finally complete. Powers of darkness, come to me! Ah, the power of darkness, flow through me. The powers swell, even out the powers with young neighbor. I can stop time, now true darkness comes. The sorrows of people shall be delivered to me. Lighting my flail sun, ha ha ha.
Oh yeah. I was lucky with the maple RNG in this one, so I got the heart piece pretty early on when I bumped into her.
None can stop Veranda. You can only wait for the flames start to light. When a few all humanity can feel sorrow.
Oh, this is bad, I guess.
Saving paper isn't enough. Pharisees have changed the world. No, I can hear them not essence at all. They must be somewhere in Labrina. I'm relying on you.
Yeah, I guess somewhere where I haven't explored past. You have done so much for us. Our seas are clean, and all is well. I offer you our symbol of heroism, the Sora scale. Nice. I guess after all this, I probably should save. Save state 2, because why not? I got the nut heart in a simpler fashion. Yeah, I'm actually gonna... I have saved up all my seeds so far. The skills description. A charm of the sea. Nice. That's useful. But yeah, so I saved this because I want to go to like a good location. And I know that the next area I can get to has a good soul spot I can plant. And get the heart piece from the nut. So, you know, I got this planned out. Cause back in my played Season, I just planted the seeds everywhere, and I got like crap items. So, you know, that wasn't really that much fun. I'm just checking out for a second here. But didn't some NPC mention a store scale? I don't remember. But I think there is this Sora that doesn't want to let you enter this area because he thinks you're like just a kid. So I think now that I have a scale, I might be able to get past him. But that is probably something I had to do tomorrow, because I think I'm just gonna end the stream here. Sorry, it's a bit short one, but I said I had one massive migraine the past 2 days, so I'm still recovering and just feeling really exhausted. I just want to get a short stream in so I didn't break my schedule or routine. And, you know, clearing one dungeon is, you know, decent enough progress for me for one stream. Yeah, I know that's this. I think that's gonna make him let me pass through that area. Yeah, so I'm just gonna find someone to raid. You know, see if anyone interesting is raiding. Prepare the longboat, set sail, find a destination and raid it. Let's see if there's someone else playing something interesting. Retro games. I haven't played in a while. I'm really into the retro scene lately, so you know, that's where I looking for suitable raiders. There's a Minesweeper streamer. I might even be a bit too much retro. But damn, Minesweeper, damn, well, that's a game to stream. Like what? It's like some world record attempt or something. Okay, let me just see here. I'm gonna find like a small streamer that streams something interesting. Let's see. A lot of speedrunners on. People speedrunning whatnot. You know what? I'm gonna send you guys over to never installed Minesweeper. Minesweeper's a way of life. Yeah. I know that some people are very dedicated to that game. But yeah, Majora Aura here is streaming Super Mario Galaxy 2. Now that's a good game. Real shame that that wasn't included in the Super Mario 3D All-Star for the Switch, because that would be awesome to have on there. Beating a beginner map in 0.3 seconds. God damn! Yeah, some of those people are way too skilled. I almost get scared when I see their level of skill. But you know, guys, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And, you know, if you want to follow me on my socials, here's a link to my Discord, Instagram, Twitter, whatnot. I usually post on Twitter whenever I go live. And once again, thank you guys so much for your support. And I'll be back again tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll hopefully do one of my longer streams. You want to stalk me, follow me on Twitter. Yes, basically. So yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for being here. And, you know, I appreciate you also being here. Ignacy, you're new. So, you know, welcome, welcome. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. So, yeah. Cheers, everyone. Thank you so much for the support.